Hello everyone, I'm Chibuzo Nwachukwu, and I'm going to talk to you about women hitting men. Before I talk to you about this, here's a video about this lady explaining why women get away with hitting men.
Yeah.
I think us growing up, always being taught men should not hit women, period. And
Yes,
then
that
a
point.
lot of
Yeah.
times, too, women will justify a fellow woman hitting a man because they'll be like, oh, well, what did he do? Like, men do. Like, there was a video where this girl broke down this man's screen door, and they're like, well, what did he do? No woman is just gonna do that. Yeah, he probably did do something, but I think that's the thing that makes women feel like they can do it, is this narrative that it's like women are emotional. So, like, if you do something to trigger their emotions and they hit you, that should be expected. You're the man, so you shouldn't hit them back. Yeah, so we're taught that we're emotional instead of being taught emotional intelligence. And like, okay, yeah, he did something really foul, but what is the appropriate reaction for this? It's not to hit him. You know, if the tables were turned, or if it was another woman, would you have hit her in that same situation? That's because she gonna put them things on you. So that's another thing, is that I think a lot of women are just like, I'm gonna just fully unleash my emotions, and he needs to take it because he's the man.
I understand that girls are raised to be emotional, and I don't see anything wrong with that. However, emotion is no excuse for a woman to hit a man. The statement, a man cannot hit a woman, can be really confusing. And apparently, that gets a lot of males to believe that it's okay for a woman to hit a man, which it shouldn't be. I agree that a man that hits a woman is a coward. However, a woman that hits a man is no lady and deserves to be treated like a man. Assault generally is a crime. So the right thing to say about a man hitting a woman is this statement: a man hitting a woman is a serious legal issue. It still is a crime for a woman to hit a man. So, men, there's something that I'm going to point out to you now before I tell you what to do. There are some women that will say to you, if you call the police on a woman that hits you, she would say something like, you're gay, you disrespect your mother, and all that stuff. Such women that say things like that are witches and demons who are just trying to like manipulate men. Any man that would say that is an idiot. You do have to listen to such women. You know your rights. There are some women that will tell you that all you need to do is like back away from a woman trying to hit you. A manipulator, a witch and a demon trying to protect women. There are some women like that who would give such stupid excuses, like women that assault men, they were assaulted by other men, which I don't think is true. And even if it were true, that would have nothing to do with the victim. Women that talk like that are trying to get men to tolerate that. I advise you not to buy that kind of thing. There are some men that would look at women hitting men as giving love. They would say things like, come on, I like women and all that kind of thing, which men being nice to women would say. Such men are dumb and stupid, all right? You've got to take a woman hitting you like really seriously. I understand that a man cannot hit a woman unless the woman is the aggressor and she hits the man like two times or more. Also, that force the man applies to the woman has to be no more than the force received. Now, if a woman hits you, you've got to do something to make sure that she doesn't do that to you or any other man anymore. You've got to be serious about it, because if you take her for granted, she may get more violent and may kill you. This has happened several times. For example, this woman from Indiana named Brianna Rice, she argued with her boyfriend Terondi Jones. Apparently, she was getting into her boyfriend's business, and the boyfriend Jones then yelled at her, telling her to mind her business. And she got out of control and ran him over like 2 times, killing him. Guess guess the sentence she got: 20 years. That is an insult to the justice system and to the family as well, including women, of course. Next, I'll talk to you about Courtney Clenny. She originally attacked her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli, as shown in the photo over here. Afterwards, she stabbed him with a knife. She lied to cops that she had to kill her boyfriend, and I believe in self-defense. But guess what? It turned out that she actually killed him. Yes, there are some women that think they could do a thing and get away with it. However, they don't. Yeah, sometimes it turns out that they're actually lying. Now I'm going to talk to you about Kadisha Bishop. This woman from Las Vegas, yeah, it happened in Las Vegas. She pushed off the bus a 75-year-old man named Serge Fournier. You see the photo of her before she pushed him off the bus. And guess what? Yes, she was arrested, and I believe she was sentenced to like 20 years. However, in 8 years, she will be eligible, or she might be eligible for parole. You see, the justice system can be a joke. How do you call that gender equality? Gender equality isn't just making things fair when things are not fair to women. Things have got to be fair to both men and women. If a woman hits a man and the man continues to be nice, he may get killed. You never know. And if he's killed, instead of the woman to get like a life sentence or a death sentence, she gets a much lighter sentence and might be pardoned or released on parole. That is no good. I wish things would be fair. However, for now, men, you've got to use some common sense. You need like a recording device. If a woman, out of anger, hits you, damages your property or whatever it is, get some evidence, press charges against her, and sue her. You also need pepper spray and a weapon, like a gun. Be sure to get them like legally. If a woman hits or tries to hit you, don't just back away, but also call the cops on her and have her arrested. Get some evidence too. You should try to sue her. You've gotta hurt her like legally to get her to stop hitting you or any other man. Also, use the stand your ground law. That's what the gun is about. Take notes of all things that will justify the use of deadly force, both specifically in the states that you are in and also generally in the country. So that if a woman does any of the things that will justify the use of deadly force, then you kill her like right on the spot, regardless of what it looks like. Yes, this is your chance to get rid of such a woman before she kills you or kill any other man. Now I'm going to talk to you about two women who assaulted a man with glitters in his apartment. Their names are Sarah Franks on the left and Caitlin Donovan on the right. They threw glitters on this man named Jacob Coulon. Excuse me for I pronounced it. This man, Coulon, had already backed away. The argument started earlier on the street, I believe. He backed away from them and got into his apartment. However, those two women broke in. One of them broke the window and got in and then opened the door for the other one to get him, and that was where the incident happened. They threw glitters at him. This incident happened in Florida, one of the states where home invasion would justify the use of deadly force. Yes, I like it that Coulon pressed charges against them. However, I was disappointed that he didn't kill them when they invaded his home. That was really disappointing. So remember, men, press charges against a woman that damages your property or hits you. No need to tolerate that. If she does anything that justifies deadly force, you want to kill her immediately to avoid losing your life. You guys are free to leave some comments. I appreciate you liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.